Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to Rebuilding FC Nurnberg, the third and final episode. As always, thanks for joining me. Make sure you smash the like button, it really does help. Make sure you subscribe if you're brand new. Go and check out my old content and get ready for me new, because today, hopefully the day this video comes out is the day the real game drops. No longer is the beta here. So hopefully they've sorted out all the little bugs, and I'll be making a video over the next day or so for you guys entered the game giveaway competitions. I've got 4 to give away, 3 to you lot and 1 to my patrons, so those guys have got a great chance of winning. So yeah, thank you very much. Can't wait for you. If you haven't got the game, I can't wait for you to share it. I think it's good. Very similar to 19, but it's still a good game. It's still easy. I'd like it to be made a bit harder, but yeah, we'll wait and see. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. This is the final Nurnberg episode, the final season, season 3, and we had a lot to do. We had a lot of luck. I've never had any money, but this season I did have a bit of money to spend. I had a lot to change about, and a lot to do. And honestly, it's great. I love German football, and that's why my first short Let's Play with Munchen Club is going to be in Germany. It's a great place to be. So go and check it out if you've never been in Bundesliga and that, or even the lower the leagues are great clubs. Go and do it. I've got a challenge for you. And I'm going to talk about that soon. So yeah, will you smash the like button? Yeah, of course you are. Let's get into it. So as you know, if you watched episode 1 and 2, we've took this club back into the Bundesliga with the VOLCANO, and then I changed to the G-Dog tactic, which was fantastic that first year. We just had the Bundesliga to worry about. You've only got the VOLCANO as well, so if you go out of that early, you're fine. And I still didn't make any signings. I've not made a signing in 2 years. It was always loans, and you could loan a lot. I suppose that's the trouble. And the trouble was going to be for me in year 3 was, it's fine, you can loan as many players as you want in the Bundesliga. As long as you've got a certain small quota of Germans, you're fine. But then what do you do if you get into Europe? Well, we finished 5th. So I had to like graft, and this was a big rebuild. And again, similar to other saves, this is when the real rebuild kicked in, because this is when I actually had to do some proper work. I just didn't look on a loan list and go, he's good, thank you very much. 10-minute work. It was hours of work. So yeah, it wasn't going to be easy. We had the best budget we probably had as well. But I think I mentioned it at the end of episode 2, we got about 60 million. We spent nearly half of that on buying the stadium, which is great. It's great. But I just wouldn't have minded the money. I had to do some signings. Brought in loads of players. Loads of them. Sold quite a few. And basically, pretty much also balanced the books without really spending too much money. Again, knowing this is my last year, I've stretched the finances out. A lot of these deals have said, yeah, have a 3 million. And then you can have all this crap load of money where it doesn't matter. So I do that quite a lot sometimes. I do that even when I'm playing, which always seem to pay it off. I've never bankrupted a club and had point deduction. Never. And I do stretch the finances quite a bit, as you probably see. First up is Manuel Locatelli. I knew I could get him. I knew how to get him. I had him at Forest, and he did a fantastic job for me at Forest. He took me to 2 European finals at Forest, so no brainer. Needed a centre half. Don't know too much about this guy, and he's obviously not got a face in my face pack, which tells me he's not the most popular player in the world. But we got him from Atletico Madrid, and I think as a centre half in the Bundesliga, he's brilliant. I'm starting to like Serie A and young Italian players, because there's some good ones, not even at the bigger teams, who want to leave Italy and have got a good all-round game. And I found another one in Sandro Tonali, 21-year-old beast. Now, I kind of give this away as a spoiler by accident. I couldn't remember if I signed him in year 2 or year 3. I couldn't remember. But yeah, I signed him for Forest. And I did sign him this season. It's Dennis Geiger. We got him from Hoffenheim, good player. Now, I needed strikers, and we brought in Marco Richter from Augsburg. He wanted to leave. He wanted European football, all that good stuff. And we were happy to give it to him. And he's German and he's young. This guy I was well happy with. I think he's well better than his value tells you. On paper, I think his ability looks really, really good. Cracking left back, can play right down that left. We got him from Frankfurt, so he's got a bit of experience. Lucas Mule, we sold last year because he wanted to go to a bigger team. He didn't give us a chance. Now we cashed in on him, and he went to Wolfsburg for about 8 million. Couldn't get in their team. End of the season, they put him up for sale. He's come back to us now as a squad player. So he's gone from being one of my favourite, one of my best, thinking he's Billy Big Balls, leaving and coming back with his tail between his legs as my 4th choice centre half. Happy days. This one I'm buzzing with because it's the first cheap Wonder Kid I've found on the game. So obviously you can't get in because Wonder Kids are all different, or regens are all different. And it's German. That's what I liked about him as well. He's not German, he's Argentinian, but his first name's German. Bernabé. We got him from an alright team in Argentina, Rocio Centrial, or whatever they call. But he's eccentric. But he's a Wonder Kid goalkeeper, and if you know me, I moaned about FM19 because I could never ever. I think I found one Wonder Kid goalkeeper, and I don't know if you've seen my journeymans and that. I used to make lists of Wonder Kids, and there was way too many, and I'd moan about it because I just thought they devalued the Wonder Kid. So far, I think they might change that. But a Wonder Kid goalkeeper cost me next to now. This lad I like the look of for a few reasons. He's young, he's 20, he's got a bit of growth in him. He's an all-round decent centre half, and he's going to be my third choice centre half. And we got him cheap from Dynamo Dresden because they've been relegated down to the 3rd division. Now, talking of Dynamo Dresden, I didn't know this, but when you had West and East Germany, they both had their own divisions. But obviously, West Germany was a westernised league. East Germany was owned by the state. I think every player got paid the same. Some stupid communist thing. Now, when the wall went down in Germany and everything got put together, a lot of the Western teams, or I think there's one guy in particular, nicked all the best players from East Germany. And I didn't know this, but there is not an East German team out of the East German top 5 playing in the Bundesliga today. Some of them have crashed so far. That is just a challenge, man, and the challenge I want to take on at some point. Definitely going to have to do an East German team. Not only get them into the Bundesliga, but win the Bundesliga. And that's my challenge to you if you're bored and you're thinking, what can I do? Find yourself an East German team from the East German division. Try and win the Bundesliga. Next up is a right back, and he's called Bosko Sutalo. Brilliant. Cheapest chips from Croatia. Great league to have switched on at all times because they create good players, they've got great players, and they're always cheap. Now, you know I don't like oldies. I never really sign him, but I couldn't pass up on this kid. I couldn't. He's 34, played for Juve, Real Madrid, I think, and he's amazing. Now, his physicals are down, but I've brought him in because he's German. That helps. But he's got amazing mentals. He'll be a great shooter, great in the dressing room. But he's not going to be the only old head I've signed. The next one came from here. Couldn't help it. One of Manchester United's greatest ever players, if not our greatest. This kid will one day have a statue outside Old Trafford, and he deserves it. The years he gave to us, the goals he scored, the competitions he won, the times he carried us on his back. I think he's decent. He's had 2 years and a year and a half at Derby. Played a lot for Derby. Only scored 3 goals. Don't know if he played up front. But that doesn't matter. He's coming in as my 3rd choice striker, backup, captain extraordinaire. Want to get too many loans, but I had to plug gaps because I just haven't got the money. And we've got some good ones in. We've got a defender here from Spurs, I think he's called, Joan Four from Spurs, sorry. Great centre half, worth 20 odd million, 23 years old. Can't grumble. We've got a guy called Pepe Liu, who I do know of, 22-year-old Spaniard from City. Too much talent rotting in there on the 23s. Always go and check out who you can get from them. We've got a guy here called Robert Bozinecki, I think. Bozenik from Inter. Now, he's not worth a lot. What a striker. Found another little gem here for you. This kid can score goals. I like him a lot. Reece James. I love Reece James. He's back again with a vengeance. At right back, we've got a guy here called Jan Karamo, again from Inter. Inter have got a couple of good players out ready for loan. He's a right winger with some good speed. So I was going to be using the G-Dog again. It was so good for us last year. But I quickly, again, like I did with Forest, if you watched Forest yesterday, I love of it a bit. And I ended up going back to the Volcano. And a lot of the time the Volcano will pull me out of crap, I'll be honest with you. So, but I was going to start with it. And this is just a quick look at the depth. Got some great centre-halves, great goalkeeper. Young kid, wow, I love it when you find that first region on a new game. The first proper good Wonder Kid you get. Some good fullbacks. Central midfield is stacked this year. Going forward, we are stacked. Wayne Rooney's probably going to be my starter. Okay, I love it. Robin Hack, he's been in Nurnberg 2 and on loan a bit over teams for the last couple of years. He's 22 years old. Now, I maybe looked at him 2 years ago and thought, nah. And even now I don't go, woohoo! But what a player. So he's been promoted. He's one of our own. He's going to help with the European squad. When I promoted him, I thought, squad player. Did I think he was going to become what he is? No. So they are happy with mid-table. Hopefully we don't go below that, because I mean we had such a great year last year. But knowing we're in this year, I know we're not going to be fifth. I know that. I don't think we might be. Got some good players. It'd be nice to do something in the Pokal. I love the Pokal. But yeah, can't wait. Financially, we're not on our ass. Got 9 million to spend. I just didn't want to go too far with that because I knew we were going to lose it money as the season went on. I just thought maybe Europa League could plug some holes for us. And that's why I had to loan some players in the end of the day. It cost me some money. It costed me money a month for some of them. They costed me wages and that. But it still works out cheaper than buying someone at the same level, if you know what I mean. I pushed the boat out too much for a lot. I put this club in quite a bit of debt, but it was worth the risk. I mean, one good thing, the chairman is pretty sweet at the minute. We own our own stadium, which is great. The only thing is this year was the vote. Obviously, it's the 50+1 rule. So 51% of our clubs, or most of our clubs, are owned by the fans. And then they vote in a chairman. And the chairman's been amazing for me. From day one, he's been brilliant on this save. But he was going to be going up for election again, but he had a rival. So we'll have to wait and see if he can stay in power. Pre-season was great. We didn't lose a game, and if you know me now, by now, you know where we went. We went to the States. And we had a good little tour around America, played some good teams, and I liked it. The lads are bonding. Played a few extra games just because they've got so many new players. Complete new team, man. We've managed to get our coaching team back on top. It is the best in the Bundesliga, and I do believe that helps. We've got the best scouting now, but that doesn't matter anymore because I don't care. We've got the best physios as well. So, you know, the two most important, fitness and coaching, are the best in the freaking league. But even though we finished 5th, and we've got some really good players, that really surprised me. Like, really surprised me that the bookies have got zero faith in us in the Bundesliga. We've got a great season ahead of us, hopefully. We've got an A- at the minute, which ain't bad from the board. I was looking forward to the league because I always like to try and prove the bookies wrong. Got loads of new players. Will they gel? What will they do tactically? When do I switch things around? Let's find out. But let's jump actually to the 1st of January, like we always do. Smash the like button. Have you? You've not done that yet. You've watched this much and you've not. Come on, man. 2 seconds really helps me out. You're a brother from another mother, aren't you? Hey, we're in this together. Let's crack on. Started with the Bundesliga and the freaking competition that the bookies thought we'd be shit at. And we're not. We're doing really well. We're in a place I'm happy with. We were 6th. Although there's some results I wasn't happy with. I think we are better than that. And I think we could have done better. We've got no one in the top 3 goals. But we have got Dennis as the best player in the league. And he is a little fine. If you look at our schedule so far, I wouldn't think we were doing that well. So, I mean, we've had some good results. We've had some crap results. But it's not consistent, it's too sketchy and I don't like it. And I started to really think, I think it's a tactic. There's other things, don't get me wrong, player gets injured, so on. But I just don't get the fun out of it. I had that great year last year, and I'll be interested to know if any of you went to G and got the tactic off him, and you tried it out for yourself. And I'd like to know your views on it. But I don't get the love from it. When it comes to its defending, I don't think it's good enough still. I don't. I think we should. I don't know. I'm not sold on it anymore, and I don't know if I'll be using this tactic again going forward. But you know, we're 6. I mean, I can't grumble too much. When it comes to scoring goals, I'm also a little bit disappointed. But maybe that's the players, not necessarily the tactic. Now, one of our main issues with scoring goals is going to be the fact that our main goal scorer, and this is going to affect the entire league, it kind of ruined it in a way, was Robin Bozinic, or what his name is, the guy we got in on loan. Just started off on absolute fire. He got 13 in 20, and he's just got injured in training a month ago. Out for 6 months. I couldn't, for some reason, cancel his loan. It's outside the transfer window, even though I thought it had opened. I think I forget to do it anyway, I'll be honest with you. So this season's done. And if it weren't for some random shitty kid I promoted from the Nurnberg 2, you'd be getting me goals. Robin Hack. No one's even put a bidding for him. No one's even showed any interest in him. Now people are like, oh, who's he? Köln, Schalke, Stuttgart, Hoffenheim. Yeah, he's a fucking beast. I should have promoted him in day one. His value shot off everything. It's awesome. 9 assists. To the finances, and this is why I didn't want to spend any more money, because we've still got 9 million to spend, but all our money's left the bank and it's leaving it at a rapid rate. So the higher we could go the league, the better. Yeah, that's the trouble. And it's not TV money in the Bundesliga. Really, I find that strange. You think it's the most richest country in Europe after Britain. You think the country itself would be forking out for stuff, but they don't fork out for football, do they? They have cheap tickets and all that, don't they? So because I couldn't work it out last time, I pressed the wrong thing. Edit on playoff. This is where the prize money is on the rules. So obviously you get the prize money on where you qualify. So you see what I mean? It's good, isn't it? What did we finish? 5th, so I've got 60 million, like I said. If you win it, you get 96. Also got our second money affiliate. This one's in Australia. It's very rare I have an Australian money affiliate, and it's not because I don't like Australia, but it don't always come up. It's usually America or China, isn't it? But for some reason for us, we've had to go down the Korea, Australia route, which is fine. Let's go to the Pokal, and of course you have to start at the bottom in the first round, and we drew Nottingham. Like the German version of Forest. That's how I saw it. Next up, it was one of our sort of rivals that came up with us, didn't he? When we got promoted. Hamburg, and we battered them. Annihilated them. Absolutely bossed them. And in the third round, we've drawn Sandhausen. SV Sandhausen. To 12th in the second division. So we should hopefully be spanking them. But you know what? We were in the Europa League, weren't we? Hey? Little old Nurnberg in the Europa League. And we did really well. Played 6, won 4, lost 2, but we won the group, and that's all that matters. It's a pretty tough group, I think. It's part of Moscow, Club Brugge, a good team, and CFR, Cluj, whatever they're called. The 2 games we lost were against Brugge and Spartak Moscow. But yeah, we did really well. Obviously, we won 4. Absolutely bad. CFR, whoever they are, twice. 14 goals against them. So yeah, our goal difference was pretty sweet. And if you look at it, that's what kind of helped us. 12 points, 12 points, 12 points. How gutted would you be if you were Club Brugge? Although now I know the rules, they will probably be in that new one. See? Now I know, I'm getting my head around it. Just like the Champions League, we finished 3rd. We've got a good chance of going down into the Europa League. It's the same with the Europa League. If you finish 3rd, you've got a good chance of going down to the Euro Conference League. Now, similar thing to what I was talking about on the episode 4 of Forest, we've kind of skipped it. We skipped the first round. We're not in it. We're going to be going straight into the second round, which is pretty cool. Happy days. So yeah, this is the draw for the first round, and there's some good teams in it, isn't there? Obviously, there's some good teams like us as well. Look who the leading goal scorer is. So we're still in it. We're still in Europe. Don't know what we're going to be doing in that though. We're still in the Pokal, which is great. I love that cup. I've said it before, but it's the best trophy, the best looking trophy. Love it. We're doing well in the league. I've got an A from my board, which isn't bad. Robin Hack is a beast. Kid's a beast, man. Where's he been all my life? Where's he been? Best player, most assists, most goals. Wow. And I've got on this for a reason, and it's a reason to show you. Yeah, my chairman, that old fella that I liked so much, who was so good to me, he lost the elections, and we've got a new chairman who's not a real person. He's called Thomas Lang. He won the election, so I don't know if it's 4 years, he's in power for now. It's now the 21st of May, now the Bundesliga's finished, and we did really well. 5th by a point, only 2 points behind 3rd, so we, again, fantastic. But I don't know if that, I'll talk about it, is the tactic. I just think we did really well, I was really happy with that. But the season is not over, we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, Union Berlin and St. Pauli got relegated with Hoffenheim. Bayern won the league again, only just so. It was good to see like Hertha Berlin 2nd, Leipzig 3rd, Frankfurt 4th, but where Dortmund is. That's crazy, man. After the Wolfsburg game, I'd had enough of the sketchiness of the tactic. I'd had enough. And when it came to Schalke, I switched back to the VOLCANO, and I think it's the best thing I've ever done because we didn't lose a game again all year. Beat Schalke, we drew with Pauli, and a few other teams are okay. We beat Hertha Berlin. Do you know what I mean? We beat Dortmund, who obviously mid-table, but still Dortmund. I mean, to win the last 5 games, it was like I was going we're going to be happy with 8th to 7th, and we just went on this fantastic run. And again, it just gave me a lot of more belief in that old tactic, just seemed to just soldier on through and do the job for me. On to the Europa League, and at this point I'm still using the other tactic, the G-Dog tactic, and we drew Lazio in the second round knockout, first leg, and we drew 2-2 away. They have a decent team though, to be fair, and they probably should have won. But then we brought them back to our place and we won 3-1. The thing is, I had that really good striker, he was injured, and then I've got Richter who can play up front, we've got Rooney. You'll see in this game I'm playing Canramo, he's a right winger up front, he's not really a striker, he's on loan from Inter Milan. I really think if that kid had stayed fit all year, we'd have done a lot more than we actually achieved this year. Where we drew Chelsea, we were quality on this game, really good team, got some really good players. We've got the Lukaku pack, which is a bit random. So to go to their place and draw 1-1, and when they definitely had the edge on us, to be fair, was great. Hopefully we could bring them home, do a job, and carry on in Europe. But hope was all I could do because it didn't happen. Never became a reality. They came. Tammy Abraham got the goal in the 81st minute, broke our hearts, because if he hadn't, we'd have won, wouldn't we? Away goal. And I was also chuffed with this. This is our last game of the season against Union Berlin, who were rock bottom and already relegated. And I took a risk for reasons you'll find out very soon. And I played the least played team. I picked my team for something special, and then I didn't play any on. So you can see like got Chongi on the team and all that. Pepe Lee's playing, Mule's playing at centre half, and Wayne Rooney not only played, started his first full game, got man of the match. He was a beast, and he scored. It was like his last game. He knew it was his last game, and the kid just went out on a high. But back to the Pokal and over to the third round of the Pokal, and as you know, we'd drawn Sandhausen, who we beat 3-1. Next up it was SC Paderborn. We only scraped through with this with a Robin Hack penalty. Absolutely love their home kit, by the way. Don't know why. It's great. Next we was on to the semi-finals, and our first proper test, really, I think, against Borussia at Mönchengladbach. And we beat them in extra time. Goal in the 111th minute from Virgil van Dijk. Virgil, one of my wingers, who's been an absolute beast for me over the years. I think he's already at the club. He comes back up with you, and he's a great player. So yeah, great performance from us. Got us into the final, so now you know why I beat him that last game and why I had to save all my best players. And of course we're going to be playing Borussia Dortmund, who at first you might think, shit man, if you don't want to be playing Bayern, you don't want to be playing Dortmund next. But as you saw, they've not been the powerhouse they normally are this year. We've kind of had the edge on them. So could we do it? Of course we could. But did I have 100% faith? Maybe not at points in this game. Maybe not at points in this game, but it was the VOLCANO that won me this freaking cup. The VOLCANO. Don't forget that tactic, man. Some people think it's gone off the cliff. I don't. Anyway, 2-1. Extra time win with Richter. Marco Richter got me the goal. Bozinic, it was his first game available. He wasn't 100% fit, but I stuck him on the bench. Didn't need him. Richter. So I've enjoyed it. Got some great players. You should try it yourself. Especially Dennis Robin Hack, because he will be at Nurnberg too. You can pick him up cheap, go for it. Look how much he's worth now, 17 million. Great, but look at that. Go for it. I would. Look at Telly, I've had him on both saves I've done now already on FM20. He's a good player. Some really good players, man. I really enjoyed it. Wayne Rooney's on his way out. Good old Wayne. So yeah, we're leaving this club with less loan players, more of its own team, with more money. We'll probably even make the team better. I might even play this as my personal save for a bit, here and there. Why not? I've really enjoyed it. We own our own stadium. The facilities are great as well. I think this has been a success. I think both my rebuilds so far on FM20 have been a success. I'm very proud. I've put a lot of hours into it, a lot of work into it. But to see a team like Nurnberg back at the top, or fighting at the top of the Bundesliga with the Pokal in the cabinet in Europe again, is something great, I think. So we have it. That is the end of rebuilding FC Nurnberg. Hopefully you enjoyed it enough to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. That is the end of all my beta content. There's going to be a few days of nothing while I get all the finishing touches to my new stuff. I want the weekend, hopefully I'll be able to start the Munchen Club. There will be a video out in the week, but it'll just be the competition video for you guys who've entered. But yeah, thank you for taking time to visit today. Thanks for all the support and the content so far for FM20. You're all a bunch of legends, seriously. Good luck to everyone who entered the competition, and hopefully you're happy, hopefully you stay safe, hopefully getting ready for Christmas. If you ever want to chat to me, feel free. Find me on Twitter, find me in the comments of my videos. Just stay safe. I'm Bood. I'll see you next time.